Good morning. Again, I'm going to today read from the Bible because it holds a lot of secrets and prophecies that originated in Africa. So this is Genesis 15:13, and it says, "And he said unto Abram, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them for 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward they shall come out with great sustenance. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace, and thou shalt be buried in a good old age." So, 1619, on my hat, the 1619 project that the New York Times is doing. Look it up. I'll leave a link in the section comments below. 1619 was the year that the first slaves were brought to the shores of America. So that is the strange land. And we have now been here for 400 years, ending in 2019. So people can say that our slavery ended in 1865, but if you just simply look at our circumstances, generally speaking, as a people, that has not happened. So if you have been experiencing synchronicities, opportunities, things that have been happening for you in this past year that have never happened before, then you already know what I'm talking about. Our 400 years of slavery is up. And what does it say again? That they were afflicted for 400 years, but we shall come out with great substance. I'm sorry, I said the word wrong before. Not substance, but substance. They shall come out with great substance. It is our time. There are more black people waking up now than ever before, realizing the truth of our history, realizing the truth and richness of our culture, realizing the connection that we have to our ancestors, realizing that we are the Neteru, or the gods, or the angels, or the Elohim that is mentioned throughout the scriptures. We are those people, and we are back. And we are ready, after 400 years, to come out with great substance. So, if you are not feeling better this year financially than you did last year, then it can only be, I hate to say this, your fault. Because the pressure that was being put down on us is done. Another thing to add quickly is the calendar, which is really the Olmec calendar that people call the Mayan calendar. They say that the world is going to end. It was going to end in 2012. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were saying that in actuality, that date is 2020. Let me clarify what end of the world means. End of the world doesn't mean the end of the world. It means the end of the world as we know it, and we are now at the beginning of a new procession, a new 26,000 year cycle, which in short means their world is over. And it is now time for the proper love and compassion and trust and familyhood to come back. And that's what we're going to bring back. They're afraid that we are going to treat them the way they treated us. That is simply not true. That is simply not true. You name any situation where there's been interaction, where we have not been welcoming to Europeans coming into our lands. I would also ask you to show me what other group of people who have been enslaved for 400 years and were a stranger in a land that is not theirs and that shall serve them. If you can show me another group of people in history that had a slavery that was 400 years in a land that was not their own, please point me to the historical facts. Don't point me to this Bible, because it's very easy in Genesis to write one thing, which is the first book, and then write something in Exodus, which is the next book. Like, of course you can base your story on something that was written previously. Show me the historical evidence. 1619 to 2019 is a historical fact. We have the evidence. We have the science. I challenge anyone to show me another group of people who've had such an exact match to this verse. Again, that's Genesis 15:13. Have a great day.